Okay, welcome to the Stellaris show. I hope you guys can hear me now. I'm Volairen, and it's February 4th, 2025. I definitely need to get a new mic. I don't know. I just need to fix my microphone, period. But it seems to sound okay now. I was monitoring it earlier. It sounded like crap on the last stream, so I deleted it. So we're restarting it. This is part 3 of my Sauron playthrough. Now, for those of you that don't know, I created a build out of the blue, and it was a thought experiment as to, great, thank you, Cal Warrior. All right, so it looks like my voice is sounding good now. That's great. So anyway, this build I'm running for the third time in a row now is a thought experiment as to what Sauron of Mordor would do if he had won and took the ring. Basically, what would have happened if in Return of the King the bad guys won? Basically. So I think Sauron, he would have taken over Middle-earth. He would have turned it into Mordor. But after that, I think he would have gotten bored pretty quickly. So this is what he would do afterwards, basically. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good one. I am reaching out here. I am looking for help with sound quality and sound issues. If you are knowledgeable, if you are a sound technician, especially if you are familiar with OBS and how to make a YouTuber's voice sound really good and cut out the background noise and make the mic stop sounding like shit. I'll even pay you if you need me to do that. Let me know. Send me a comment. I'd be happy to do something. I need help with this. But it's sounding good now, so maybe I can go with that. Maybe it's okay now. It's just every time I think it's okay, a little bit down the road, things get messed up again, and then I have to go through this all over again. So, but anyway, I would love to have somebody in my pocket that just knows how to fix this bullshit. So, knows how to do this correctly, because it just after several years, continues to baffle me as to how to make my mic sound good on YouTube. It sounds just fine on Discord, but on OBS it sounds like shit. I don't know why. And also makes me want to try a different program other than OBS for that reason. Anyway, but we're gonna move on now. We are playing Stellaris, and I've got some great footage to show you guys. I've got some exciting footage. Boy, are we gonna do some conquering this episode? Yeah, strap yourself in. The last boom was a little boring. Nah, this one's not going to be boring. I guarantee you guys. You're going to see a lot of action. It's going to be fun too, and it's not going to end. It's not going to end on a bad note. So anyway, but there will be some annoyances, but we'll get through them. And I'm watching it after fact. So yeah. So let's do this, guys. Let's go ahead and unpause this and get this started. Go ahead and properties, go. Okay. Awesome. So as of right now, we have a sizable territory, but not too big. We are bordered by 2 empires, one to the south, one to the west. I think we identified another empire, but as you can see briefly there, I don't know if you caught it, we are much stronger than either of our neighbors. Now, the guy to the south, he is a pacifist. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take out the guy to the west, because I know the pacifist will not backstab me. That's something you always got to be aware of when you are going to war, period, but especially when you're a total war empire like Sauron is. A devouring swarm, where one bad war will end your run. So if you get backstabbed when you are using your resources to stop someone else, and you don't have the resources to stop the person stabbing you in the back, well, game over, right? So I know that the pacifist will not declare war on me. So I could take this guy out comfortably. And then once I'm finished with him, I can turn my attention to the guy to our south, to the pacifist. And so that's how I will dominate both of them. That is my current plan. As you can see me acting towards, I'm moving my fleets towards the border. Looks like and I'm also starting to build more. And yeah, so a lot of exciting things are happening right now. Thank you for your help today, Kelt Warrior. I appreciate it, man. I want to say again. And also, I want to give a shout out to the guys that that left comments on my latest short, or my short about you know, my trip in the Philippines. I really appreciate it. You guys are really cool, and I love all the encouragement I get in this you know, on this channel. And not that I want an echo chamber. I don't want an echo chamber, guys. I never do. You know, feel free to be honest with me, but I really I have come to believe over the years that your guys' feedback is generally honest, pretty honest. You know, you slap my hands when I screw up, and you know, and you praise me when I do good, and that's all I want. That's all I ask for, really, and I really appreciate it. You know, it allows me to look in the mirror and not feel so bad. So they've got a vassal, but if that vassal is so weak that they let this weak empire control them, I'm not concerned. So so I declared war on them anyway. So yeah, we're going in, boys. Now our transport ships are gonna have to play catch up. So I decided to do something else here as well. You guys are going to see. So you know the computer likes to be stupid and just go where I'm not. I'm going to do something to fake out the computer here, and something counterintuitive to myself. Usually I just try to go as deep and grab as many things as fast as possible. As you're going to see here, I don't do this. Watch what I do.
Attacking enemy assets.
So I take this system here. I'm going to be taking this system here. Now I need to pick a new tech. Probably, yeah. See, I'm gonna have so many systems, guys. Taking that research, those techs, the mining station techs, are actually really powerful in my build. With especially, it just gets better and better in endgame the more systems you grab. I'm gonna be so wide. I mean, devouring swarms are supposed to be super wide. So, in a super wide empire, those are very powerful techs. So, so that's why I'm going for them, where I normally don't go for them in most other games, unless I'm doing this. So, yeah, see what I do here? I grab that, but then I immediately come over where I know they're going to try to play Ring Around the Rosie with me. I just preempt it. I just assume that's what they're going to do, and I move over there. And you're going to see what happens here. I'm going to catch them with their pants down. It's fucking great. It's better than sex, guys. It really is.
Attacking enemy
Hold on, let me check the time here.
Technology secured.
8 minutes, that's fine. I can say sex in 8 minutes, I think. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, so they got their fleet there. They were ready to poke me where I wasn't, but oh, surprise, I'm here. Hello. So yeah, I just fucked them up, man.
Expanded.
Their war exhaustion went up, and mine stayed the same, but it didn't go up nearly as much as it should have. So we got a new planet. That's another good thing. We're turning this into a generator world, it looks like. Let's see what we buy here. Yeah, we have to do the spawning pool, of course, for more pop growth, and also food usage. Actually, food, I learned that actually food is a little more important to hive mind than most other empires. When I started making synapse nodes, I noticed that it does require food along with as an upkeep. So food is not completely useless in a devouring swarm, that's for sure. So yeah, we're actually gonna go for those planets there because we can colonize those immediately because those are habitable by us. But then we're probably gonna end up swinging back up to where that planet that we captured originally was, because they're gonna send something up there I'm sure.
Attacking enemy vessels.
No, our economy's all right. I mean, we have deficits, but they're not enough to matter. They'll as long as they stay at that level, that's pretty manageable. I would like my alloys to raise. That's going to be a problem this map, I think. Our lack of forges, but I think we will finally get one at some point. Forge meaning a planet, you know, just dedicated to making alloys. So we're going to immediately go ahead and colonize this planet. So that's what we did. There's another one there too, so it's a double. Cause see, we can colonize 2 worlds. See, that's the advantage of that origin. So,
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
all right, we captured that planet. Now I think I do something a little different here. Not right away, but what I've started to cease population on worlds that I conquer that don't have good habitability. And I resettle any pops that get put there because I don't want low habitability planets at all. They're a waste of resources until I terraform them. And I also want to be able to terraform them without stupid, without having to wait for stupid ecological adaptation. So I think is a terrible tech. It's just a redundancy. That's all it is.
Attacking enemy assets.
So yeah. We went ahead and did that, and we're coming up here, swinging up here, and looks like they didn't try to sneak through. So I may change course here, or I may stay the same. Now, there is a downside to the whole cease population tactic and resettling my pops. There is a downside to that you're going to see later. Though I still think it's the better way to go. And it's just spamming me with events the whole time. So we got a fleet there.
Attacking enemy assets.
We want to go ahead and cap those real quick while we're doing that. And so we're looking at our fleets. We actually want to, you know, we can dump some alloys, so we're probably going to do that. The other thing too is that I've got supremacy tradition, and I've also got, I think I've got better ship technology than they do. Seems pretty obvious to me that I do, but I mean, I can't, that's the thing, there really is no viable way to really look at what they have.
Enemy presence
Clearly.
exposed.
Okay, so he decided to do that bullshit. So we're gonna go ahead and split off our forces here, and we'll go ahead and chase this guy.
Attacking enemy
Well, he
assets.
claims that system. I want to lay back in my chair here a little bit. Hopefully I can... You guys can still hear me.
Spaceport under attack. Attacking enemy assets.
So yeah, now we're just conquering more territory. They probably are going to move to the south. I may need to... I think I want to take over this
Vessel
planet, and then I want to
production
move
capacity
down there
diminished. Planetary
after we
invasion commenced.
after I capture that guy over there. Yeah, it looks like we caught up with him. So I decided to swing down here. What I think I should have done here, I should have swung down from the right side. I should have started swinging from the right side immediately. Actually, I do start doing that now. Okay. That's good. I think I do start making another fleet, so that's another thing. Now, I don't know why that fleet up north is not taking that system. They might be on passive or something. Now, the other bad part about ceasing production is it costs way too much Unity, which I do not agree with at all. It shouldn't really cost anything, honestly. Just be something that you toggle. But whatever. Whatever allows me to terraform it right away. So we got gale speed and naval capacity. I'm pretty inclined to pick the gale speed. Having faster ships than everybody else is pretty awesome. Gotta be honest.
Attacking enemy assets.
1 sec, guys. I need to pause.
Council agenda ready.
So let me pause real quick here. And I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to do something real quick. Yeah, I don't like this microphone at all, and I think I'm going to get a new one. But this is what I have for now, so go ahead and unpause here. Thanks for sticking around, guys.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
All right, yeah, just like we predicted, they're going to come down. Now, of course, what I'm afraid of is that they will counter me, but they just ran away, so I know I'm stronger than them. So that's good news. But I think I do get in a little bit of trouble there, so I'm still going to bring my fleet down there and try to link up with them. Now, being better against star bases is probably the best option here. Yeah, and we go ahead and do that. That's good. We have council. Pardon my phone, guys. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and put this on mute if I can. It is on. Okay, that irritates me. If my phone's on vibrate, there should be no noise coming out of it whatsoever. That is really annoying. Honestly, I think this is the last Samsung I'm ever gonna buy. I gotta be honest. I think this is really the last Galaxy phone I'm gonna buy.
Construction complete.
Try to look into something better down the road. I'm also really not impressed with Verizon service either. Well, actually, I was gonna get an eSIM soon, and if they have not, honestly, if they have not unlocked my phone by then, I am. They will have lost my business permanently in the future. Like I will never go with them again.
Technology secured.
If they do that, if my phone is not unlocked when I decide to get an eSIM soon, because it's been way more than 60 days that this phone's been paid for. So Yeah, they better do it. Anyway, side tangent. Okay, we got destroyers, guys. That's
Attacking
cool.
enemy assets.
And looks like we're thwarting them
Council
at every
agenda
turn so
available.
far. That's good. We're getting our way. That's great. So things are going well. They have more war exhaustion. We somehow have 26%. Don't understand that, but okay. So yeah, we're just taking systems, getting more resources. We got quite a bit of minerals. We're good on food, but we do have a energy deficit. Another thing we got to watch for when we take these systems is all the starports that we're going to nab and detain. And you kind of want to go through any unnecessary starports and downgrade them and destroy them, get rid of them, because you don't want to pay the overpriced starbase cap penalties. They really suck.
Colonization in progress.
Okay, looks like we're starting to colonize new planets, so that's good. Yeah, let's devour the galactic community.
Colonization in progress. Enemy presence exposed. Planetary invasion commenced.
So far, so good. I don't know what to put. I don't know what to put either, man. I really don't. How you doing? I don't know if I've seen you before, man. If so, if not, welcome to the channel, dude. I hope you're having a good time. So we've got our transport making their way. It looks like yeah, it looks like they're being assholes, and that they're just doing their typical stuff. So it looks like we didn't make it up there in time before they decided to do that. Well, welcome, dude. Welcome. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the stream. We are having mic problems, so if I cut in and out, I apologize. I hope that you stick around anyway. Yeah, this is a very interesting run. And yeah, like I said, we're getting a lot of action this stream, guys. We're not messing around. So we're gonna swing back up there and head them off and chase them around. Oh, guys, I gotta tell you the story. Oh, I almost fell out of my chair laughing last night. So, you guys know I'm a Warhammer fan, right? I'm a Warhammer 40k lore fan. I am huge into lore. I don't do the tabletop, but I do lore. I'm actually, like I said, I am interested in making a Warhammer lore channel and starting one. I'm still working it out in my head, what I want that to look like and how I'm going to do it. Well, my format's going to be all that, but at some point I am going to start a Warhammer channel, put it that way. But check this out. I was browsing Warhammer 40k videos from smaller YouTubers, and this guy with like 11,000 subscribers, he makes he made a video about Reboot Gilliman. And so now for those of you that aren't Warhammer 40k fans, you won't understand this, but Reboot Gilliman is like one of my favorite fictional characters in or just favorite characters in all of fiction, and like all of any story I've ever read. He is the coolest guy. I absolutely love that dude. Like he's kind of, honestly, put this way, I'm such a fanboy. I'm honestly, I will at some point have a poster of him on my wall. Okay, I will. And now I'm not as big of a fan. I mean, I like the Ultramarines, don't get me wrong, but like I'm more of a fan of the Primarch in this case than the Legion. But man, anyway, I really like Reboot Gilliman. So he did a video on him, so I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll check it out, see his take on it, and he said, he pointed at the screen at me and it's like, you, the viewer, I have a theory that has never been proven wrong so far. And that is, if you like this guy, he points to Reboot Gilliman, you're like, that is my favorite Primarch. I love his shit. then you have at least 1,000 hours in some 4X game. And my jaw dropped. I'm like, whoa, well, how did he
Attacking
know?
enemy
And I
assets.
immediately commented, right? I'm like, dude, I'm a fucking Stellaris YouTuber and I love Reboot and Gilliman. Oh, it was great. It was great. I don't know if you guys can fish that comment out. Can you guys track my comments? See, I don't know. I don't know that, like the comments I make on other videos, because I've been getting a lot of likes on. I just comment on shit, that I watch. It could be about health and fitness. It could be about Warhammer. It could be all kinds of stuff. I comment on all kinds of things. But like, yeah, I've noticed I've like my comments. It's kind of weird. My comments get likes. I don't know where they're coming from or who's doing them. Of course, it doesn't tell me. But let's I'm interested to know. Like, do I have some stalkers? That's okay if I do. I mean, I figured, it only makes sense. I mean, I am a lot bigger than I used to be. I mean, and there's things that go along with that. And it doesn't bother me too much. It's just kind of it's something I'm not used to. Yeah, it's a surprise. It's something I'm not used to. That's the right word for it. Well, it's kind of like another surprise is, I'm starting to run across channels that I like, or channels that I like watching or I've liked watching, and I realize, whoa, I have more subscribers than them. That's weird. I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, 2 people left to say I have stalkers. Yeah.
Construction complete.
I don't know, man. The analytics are so weird. I just don't even pay attention to it anymore. It just fluctuates, goes up and down. I have no idea what's going on there. Because I know you guys are there, but it'll say I have 0. It's like, no, I don't have 0. They're still there. Now, you guys might be popping in and out. That's fine. And you know what? Like, I never call out my lurkers, dude. I love my lurkers. You guys are amazing. Keep lurking, dude. You know what? You give me that view, you give me that watch time. Thank you. You know what? I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that. So you do whatever the hell you want to do. It's great. Don't troll, of course, but I mean, that's kind of why I have subscriber chat on too. So, but anyway, yeah, we're rolling through this shit now. We've settled their counterattack that they like to do. So yeah, we are stomping the hell out of them. It's pretty much, at this rate, it's kind of in the bag. So we're pretty much going to be. Oh yeah, they are. Lurkers make the channel, and you never want to call them out. If you're an aspiring YouTuber, listen to me hard here. Do not call your lurkers out. Do not make them uncomfortable. Do not. In fact, most of the time, I don't even mention them. They don't want to know that you know. They want to be anonymous. People have a right to be anonymous. Let people be anonymous. It's that simple. Because that's really what it is.
Under attack.
They just want to look, and that's fine. And yeah, my attitude today is thanks for giving the view. At first I had issues, but it's like, look, man, somebody explained it to me. It's like, if you want people to leave real quick, call out your lurkers. So I learned pretty quickly not to do that. That's not something I like to do. And and over the years I've learned to love them absolutely. Not that I never didn't love them in the first place. It's just, I mean, of course it'd be nice if someone talked to me or whatever, but look, I've been a lurker. I've been in that position. I don't feel like talking. I'm doing something, I'm eating or whatever. I'm busy. I just want to listen, So, yeah, no pressure. Absolutely no pressure. But if you lurkers want to chat, feel free. I'm all for it, man. And some of them do. Like, I've had a lot of people come on. They're like, hey, I've been lurking for a while, but I just want to say hi or thank you for what you do or whatever. I've had that conversation. Those are great. I love that shit. Absolutely, I love that shit. So this is going well, as you can see. Now we're building stuff. We've got a lot of mineral gain now, and we've got a lot of mineral stored. So we're pumping out fleet, or we're pumping out troops, or if we haven't, we will be soon. And we're just kind of wrapping things up here. The war is pretty much over. They're pretty much smashed. You know. So this war here went pretty well. Looks like I discovered a whole bunch of new empires, which I really don't care about. I'll eat you guys later. So, yeah, gotta sort through this stuff. Yeah, looks like we got more energy credit gain. That's good. Now, I'm like, exploit resource. I mean, I could go for that, but dude, having more shields, that's going to help me right now because I am brawling out, man. I'm fighting. I need more shields. Okay, so NASA announced another mission to the moon. That's pretty freaking cool. I like that. Now that NASA, I mean, we'll see if NASA does anything. I like I said, I can't get political, but maybe NASA's. Well, I'm anxious to see how NASA does with the new changes to everything. And that's all. I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's not talk about the elephant in the room. Let's not talk about politics. But no, that's cool. Mission to Mars, or mission to the moon. It looks like they're getting stuff done again. So, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Planetary
I'm a fan
commenced.
of anybody going to space and doing anything at this point. Like, we went to the moon, and then we did nothing for like 50 years. That's like unforgivable, dude.
Ground
We should have been at
invasion force
Jupiter by
has
now.
seized a planet,
Honestly, like
attacking enemy vessels.
we should have had a space elevator. Like up. All right, I'm gonna back away from this conversation. I'm gonna back away from this conversation. Okay, we're gonna focus on Stellaris here. But yeah, thanks for telling me that, by the way, though. And by the way, I don't mind talking about science and futurism at all. So yeah, we're just now we're just purging. If you guys didn't notice, we have a crap load of food coming in. 262 food gain. That's going to be huge for us. We can sell that. It'll fuel all our planets. We can have spawning pools everywhere. It's nice. I mean, it's not as good as like the Unity gain you get from like, you know, cleansing planets with like Purifier or Determined Exterminator, but it's still pretty good. I mean, it's definitely helps the economy, even though it's food. It really helps. Like,
Spaceport under
yeah.
attack.
So basically, consuming all of them.
Planetary
So
invasion commenced.
so Mordor and Sauron have claimed their first victim and have conquered their first empire. Isn't that neat? So yeah, we're doing continuing to cease the drone production so that we don't put pops on there, and we can terraform it later. Our alloys are doing okay, but I would really like them to be better. I think the next run or the next episode we're going to be really focusing hard on alloy production and just ramping up our production in general. Yeah, so again, we're just wrapping this up. You got to claim everything. Try to claim every if you know you're about to win, okay? Like that's their last planet. You don't want to claim their last planet and then try to capture all the systems because they will just become neutral once you wipe that empire out. So you want to take all the empire's little systems that don't have planets on them. You want to cap everything, get all that territory, and then cap the planet and eliminate the empire. So don't eliminate the empire until you've gotten every system that they've gotten. Otherwise, you're going to have to go through with science vessels and shit and survey and all that bull crap. And of course, you don't want to do that. So Is power usually a small issue? Are you talking about energy credits? So energy credits can it is one of your antagonists
Attacking
during the
enemy
game.
assets.
As far as like, you know, keeping it up and managing it, though it can be your best friend if you take care of it. It's kind of like if energy credits, if you don't manage energy credits well, it's your
Spaceport
worst
under
enemy.
attack.
If you manage it well, it's your best friend. It's kind of like that, a double-edged sword. It can be heaven or hell. But you definitely want to avoid energy credit, prolonged energy credit deficits as much as possible. For the simple reason, if you have too much energy credits, like if you go overboard, you can use those energy credits to buy other things. If nothing else, lots of alloys or some alloys. You know, you can use the market to bulk buy things. To not to mention, if you're going to terraform in any way, whether it's making machine worlds or just, upgrading a yellow planet to a green planet, you are going to need lots of energy credits. For the unmanned rover, and the manned mission is dated April 2026. Okay. Well, yeah, so it's about time that we we send we have people on the moon again. I mean, yeah. So
Attacking enemy
let's see what's
assets.
good. So we got this this starbase up here. Yeah, we're just cleaning up their extra
attack.
systems. Now there's something that happens here that annoys the hell out of me. And that is when I cap this, you're going to see it. I don't I don't get to capture their vassal, which I would really like to do. So that was a learning experience for me. So you also want to cap any vassals that they have before you eliminate them. Yeah, so we're reactivating our science vessel since we gained so much new territory, especially putting one on surveying, anomalies and whatnot. So that's going to be good. Yeah, we got to clean up these star bases because we're overcapped. Looks like we got it at a manageable level again.
Star system charted.
Yeah, and we have a lot of minerals we don't know what to do with, so we're just going to dump them on armies. That's one thing you can do as well. Oh, they haven't decommissioned it yet? I thought they did already. I thought that burned in already. I guess not. Yeah, 2030. Oh, I wonder what they're going to do instead. You know what I haven't heard about in a while? Graphene, man. I want to know how that's doing. They made carbon nanotubes yet? Need to get a space elevator going. Yeah, it's not Skylab. So, all right, so we eliminated that empire, but unfortunately, we did not get their vassal. And the really crap thing about that is, because we didn't take their vassal stuff, you're going to see it. We're going to go to contacts and be like, what the F? Because we're no longer at war. Yeah. Well, hopefully they make a station that's even better. Well, there's space elevator. They can make a skyhook. I mean, there's all kinds of ideas floating around. A giant railgun. Though it seems like doing something like that is kind of impossible. There is another there's also some other technology too that's working, that's proving to be really well. Like basically, you get this huge chamber that's has a very tight vacuum, and you basically spin a craft around super fast, almost to the point of, and then release it out in like a tenth of a second or something, or like even like nanosecond, and it just shoots off into the sky. I think it still needs boosters, but not much. It's really fast, but they're trying to work on that right now. But it's really hard to pull off. So yeah, we're in a truce with their vassal now. We can't go and conquer them, so that sucks. Because I would have loved to have had their territory and knocked them out. So we'll go after the inferior empire to the south here. They're next, pointing at them. So now Mordor and Sauron turns his eye to the empire to the south and orders his orcs to march. Or fly. Whatever you want to put in your head. There we go. More event pop-ups. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we'll just go for the research on that way.
Secured.
I actually think probably should have gone for the Unity, looking back on it, but you know, I'm watching this after the fact, so. Now, I think I pick adaptive bureaucracy here because we need the edicts fund. We need to do capacity subsidies and kind of fix our energy credit problems, which will be really good. So, oh yeah, and we realize here, I believe that we don't have any destroyers, so we're going to go ahead and probably rectify that, I think. Or did we not research the technology yet? I can't remember if it popped up yet. "41 views already. That's pretty decent. I like those numbers, guys. Keep it coming." Okay, so we're just processing new planets, building new buildings, just trying to work on our economy here. Got them. You just haven't redesigned them yet. Okay, so I'm just being bad. Okay, just want to make sure that I'm being bad. Well, I mean, I'm just not ready yet. I'm busy with the planets and stuff. Once I do that, I'll probably start incorporating destroyers in my fleet. Trying to catch up with everything. Well, we got to get my ships over to the main system and consolidate them and kind of get them upgraded and all that. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like floating minerals. It's like, why are you doing that, right? It's a perfect practice, but you never get it right, you know? Speaking of floating, I mean, we are floating influence, but it's kind of like at this point, we have very little use for influence other than for espionage, I think. Well, until we get megastructures, and we haven't gotten arc furnace or anything like that yet.
Construction complete.
That's the thing. Now, we are over our starbase cap, so that's going to be an issue that we're going to have to figure out and take care of. By the way, let me know if my voice changes or sounds bad. No, you haven't said anything so far, so I'm just going to assume that's still doing pretty good. So we're also going to be claiming systems while we are focused on the war effort. Downward grade that. Okay, now we're balanced again with starbases. Okay, so still sounds good. I take it. That's good stuff. So I may have to make this a two-parter, guys. I am kind of I'm pretty hungry, kind of tired. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it is exciting so far. We are building.
Star
We're doing a
system
little bit of. We have
charted.
a little bit of downtime here because we can't go to war with that other vessel, and our ships got to make their way down there or over there. That's why having sublight speed's pretty good. Yeah, I did yawn, didn't I? You know what? Hey guys. Oh, looks like we're declaring war on another empire. Okay. So they got a vassal too, but same logic. If their vassal's weak enough to get vassalized by them, they're probably not a threat. So yeah, we're gonna go in. You know what, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Uh, Still kind of recovering from my trip, I think. And catching up on stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and pause it there, guys. It's at the 41-minute mark. I think that's a good place to leave off. Thanks for coming by, guys. You know, if you like my stuff, you know what to do. You know, I got a join button that exists. If you want to do that, go ahead. If you want to like and subscribe, go ahead. You know, it's cool. Anything you want to do to help out is cool. And you know, if nothing else, your watch time and your view is much appreciated. That's all I require or want initially, you know. And thank you. And you guys take care. Cut Warrior, good seeing you again, man. Yeah, really, I guess the only request I can make of you guys at this point really is just share my streams. Let people, you know, spread the word. Let people know about my streams. You know, if you want to post them, you can. Feel free. Just, you know, link them. You know, let's. Now, I need to fulfill my end of the bargain, which is the other reason I'm kind of ending it early, because I do want some time to work on putting out my latest video, which will be the next part of that stream that I took that first video from. That didn't really get any views, but I understand why that didn't get any views. So we'll go ahead and the next video is going to be Stellaris for sure. And then I got to hop on the shorts and update that, create a backlog for that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of hit it hard after I eat some food and take a rest, take a nap or whatever. So I will catch you guys later, and thanks for watching.